Miami Heat have one man to thank for all their championships. It's not LeBron or D Wade, but he is a genius that will bring the next major superstar to South Beach. Let me tell you about the Heat's secret weapon. His story starts in 1995 when he traded for himself. He was head coach for the Knicks and was offered the largest contract for a coach in NBA history. But this coach also wanted to be a part owner and reshape the entire franchise. The Knicks, in typical Knicks fashion, said no to good advice and allowed this coach to trade himself to the Miami Heat in exchange for a first rounder. In September 1995, he arrived in Miami and immediately implemented a new approach. Don't hunt for big name free agents. Instead, target disgruntled players who want to leave their teams. That way, he would never have to overpay for stars.
Nice.
Miami would find its first star this way, just 1 month after trading for the Knicks coach. Alonzo Mourning was an all-star center in 1995, who was having contract disputes with the Charlotte Hornets. The Heat swooped in and struck a deal the night before the season started. That trade gave Miami a leader who immediately made them a playoff team for 6 straight seasons. Fast forward to 2004, Miami continued to play the waiting game, not making any big free agent splashes since Alonzo Mourning, until a new unhappy star entered the market. And over in LA, Lakers owner Jerry Buss wanted Shaq to take a pay cut, which didn't sit right with Superman. So, 2 weeks into free agency, Miami stole Shaq for a trade package centered around Lamar Odom. A year later, 1 month into the 2005 free agency, the Heat's coach masterminded the largest trade in NBA history, a massive 5-team, 13-player deal that brought all-star forward Antoine Walker to Miami, as well as James Posey and Jason Williams. These three, combined with D Wade and Shaq, led to the Heat's first ever title in franchise history. The formula worked, and just 11 years after being traded from the Knicks, the coach who created that formula had a ring to show for it. But he didn't stop there. Remember this?
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami landed perhaps the biggest free agent of all time in 2010. It was a heist that took years of planning and risked angering Dwyane Wade by not spending on quality players earlier. But when the time came, Miami made enough room to pay for a big three. And we all know how that turned out. By now, you know the coach we're talking about. He's won 9 rings as a player, assistant coach, and head coach. Today, he's the president of the Miami Heat, as well as the center of the Miami Heat culture that breeds success. And it was him who orchestrated the only 3 championship seasons in Miami Heat history. It's none other than Pat Riley, and his genius lives on to this day. Fast forward to 2019, when he found his next greatest disgruntled star since LeBron left in 2014, wasting away in Philly, Riley noticed the Sixers wanted to keep Ben Simmons happy and chose to pay Al Horford and Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler. Pat Riley picked up the phone and set up a 4-team deal that brought Jimmy to Miami. The very next season, they went to the finals.
Tobias Harris over me?
So the next time you see teams trying to trade big name free agents, remember Pat Riley, and remember that he's always patiently waiting, lurking, hunting, scanning his NBA radar for the latest drama, and ready to steal another star for South Beach.